echo. Stop the echo. What's up, everybody? What's up? Getting started here tonight. A little special Sunday night book show. All right. This is the horror book show. We got to take George Carlin off. Got to put on Ashy Slashy. There we go. Now we're talking. All right. Now we can start the show. How we doing, everybody? Lucky Cats, good to see you. Chris, happy book stack. Welcome, welcome. I don't think I've ever done a Sunday night book show before. Usually my book shows are on Wednesday night, but I was sick as a dog Wednesday and Thursday this week, so I had to push it to Sunday night. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Hopefully we get a few people here that don't usually get to see my show. And tonight we got some horror books. I got a couple of quick, cool ones up front here just to show and share. So there are some books in the store. I've got about 4 flats of books that are not in the store. So I'm happy to show either or. And thanks for stopping in. My name is Chris. It's the Cool and Common Stream. Welcome to the Sunday Night Horror Book Show. So here we go. Here's 2 cool things that I got this week. This is a reproduction of the Roswell Daily Record the day after. So this is a reprint. It's not the original paper, but it's on July 9th, 1947. This is the Roswell Daily Record newspaper for the Roswell area. Harassed rancher who located saucer. Sorry he told about it. Send first Roswell wire photos from record office. Very cool. So it's the front page and the back page. RAAF captures flying saucer on ranch in Roswell region. This was Tuesday, and then this was Wednesday. So it's the 2-day now. Again, it is a reprint, right? But super cool. I had never seen this before, so that's kind of neat. So I'm gonna go ahead and run that. Let's run the newspaper. It's very light. It's very light. Let's start it right here. I think I've seen these go. Yeah, we'll do probably what I'm going to sell for at the Allentown Paper Show. $5. $5 for the reprints. If you have the original newspaper, that's a different story. Nosferatu, what's up? All right, so that was Roswell. Now this here is a very special book. This is super cool. 1967. Barbara Jones, Designed for Death. Look at the cover on this thing. Look at the cover on this thing. This is a hardcover. First edition, 1967. There's Barbara. Now, it does have the dust jacket. Dust jacket has some tears, some pulls. Excuse me. I did tape it. I did a very good tape job on the corners and the stressed areas. All right, so it does include the dust jacket, and this is quite the book. 1967, first. Designed for Death. You do have a signature of what I believe is the original owner. A little check mark. But it's a very interesting book. It's all about, well, I'll read it off the. There's been no previous study of the odd, beautiful, frightening, or lunatic things which the human race chooses or has chosen to make for and of its dead. Barbara Jones's Design for Death repairs this omission in a fascinating way. Miss Jones is chiefly concerned with the American and British objects, but she ranges through both time and space for comparisons. Egypt, Mexico, Portugal, Peru, Indonesia, and many other regions contribute to a complete picture. The chapters follow the corpse on its way, what is made of the dead body itself, how it is ornamented and dressed, how it is boxed, the ceremonial trappings of the funeral procession, how the grave is marked and adorned, etc., etc., etc. Barbara Jones shows how the subject is both woeful and comic. Woeful because modern attitudes are ruining the funeral scene, and comic because they combine bland euphemism with the macabre in a way which is getting stranger all the time. 1967. It is illustrated throughout. Illustrated throughout. Photographs throughout. Just, I was flipping through it earlier, and it is, it is awesome. I've done the research. It has sold for 30 to 50, even 45 or so without the dust jacket. I got it sitting there at 45. Let me run this thing once, see if anybody's interested. Welcome, everybody. I've been yapping about this book. I haven't said hi to everybody coming on in. I'll keep the weight low. I got it on 45. Let's get it under 40. 38 bucks if anybody's interested. 15 seconds. Up and running on the Designed for Death, Barbara Jones. I think we're just going to keep it sitting there. Yo, Ed, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Two new toys I had. Designed for Death by Barbara Jones and a reprint of the Roswell Daily Record from the day after and the third day after the Roswell UFO was found. A reprint, but still pretty cool. All right, I'm going to keep these two back here just because I think they make great video dressing. All right, let me see if anybody's popped in any pre-bids while we were chatting. No? All right. Let's stick with some of the haunted stuff here. Real Hauntings, True American Ghost Stories by Hans Holzer. Good looking hardcover. A little staining on the inside. I don't think any of that carries through to the pages. Let's take a look-see. Nope. Pages are white and clear. That is good. 1995. Barnes & Noble Books. Ghosts in New England, Ghosts in New York State. Here a ghost, there a ghost, everywhere a ghost. Ghosts from Pennsylvania to the Midwest, the American South, and California. All right, let's get that one going for you. Hardcover, $4, 15 seconds. Up and running. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. If you see anything in the store you want me to run, please let me know. I'll be happy to do it for you. Always happy to do some bundles. So check out the store. Got a decent amount of stuff there. I deleted all my buy it now stuff this week. I'm not happy with the way it was organized. I first put all my buy it now stuff in all of my shows when Whatnot was a little baby. And there are so many other features and options now that things just didn't look right. They weren't fitting right. And I just finally said, screw it. I'm deleting everything. I'll re-input it and take it from there. So that's the plan. So I do have some pretty cool stuff in all my shows in Buy It Now. Here's a nice little Dover thrift edition of The Gold Bug and Other Tales by Edgar Allan Poe. Get that going for you. $2. Let's come down here a little bit. There we go. Noahsaurus Bookshop. Good to see you, Sparky. What's up? All right, we're going to keep things moving. Do have some Dean Koontz. This is a nice copy, just a little light stress on the spine here. Odd Thomas. Movie's pretty good too. Very nice. Odd Thomas. Every gift has a price. $3 start, 15 seconds. Up and running. Hope everybody had a good weekend. You're doing the basketball thing. Hope your team won. I was having an exciting time today doing my taxes. That's always exciting. Not. All right, here's I do have some Anne Rice in the store, but here's some Anne Rice that's not in the store. Nice reader copy of The Mummy. Again, some stress on the spine. There's Anne in all her glory. Some light tanning on the inside. Little corner crease here. Pages are just off white. 1989. Good shape. Get a nice little copy. $3. 15 seconds. Do, 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 do. All right, up next. I know there is a certain group of people that likes to collect these, so I pick them up when I find them. True stories of near-death experiences. True stories of near-death experiences. Death's Door by Gene Ritchie. Spine doesn't look like it's ever been creased. There's a little bit of surface wear here on the front. Corners look good. Little light outer edge tanning here. Pages off white. Same on the front. Nice looking copy. Death's Door. True stories of near-death experiences. I had that one book where it was the author's account of dying on an operating table, and he didn't see angels and the pearly gates. He saw hellfire and demons. So that was his story. This one I think is a little bit more optimistic. Death's Door. And then something for the Utes. Bet he loved that. Oh yeah, no doubt. S.P. Somtow. Nice little YA book, Vampire Junction. It's a Tor horror. Again, spine in real nice shape. Terrible things happen in this book. Murders, tortures, rapes, abandonments. It's about rock music, about mass hysteria, about vampires, about horror. One comes out knowing and caring about a Penelope of new friends and acquaintances, living and dead and unalive. There you go. Little spotting on the inside rear. On the inside front. Vampire Junction. How would you ever sleep? That's one, I don't know. You gotta just go, I don't know. What do you do after that? Therapy, heavy drinking, take a bath in holy water. I don't know. What do you do? What do you do for that? All right. Horror with a little sexy time. Haunted by Kelly Armstrong. Smart, sexy, and supernatural. Meet the women of the underworld. The underworld. The other world. All the worlds. Spine is nice. Little corner issue. Little crease there on the corner. All storage issues. Looking nice on the inside covers. We do have a stamp. Book swap stamp. And sticker on the inside front. Haunted, Kelly Armstrong. Alright. Get these next few ready over here. There's the Haunted. Vampire Kisses. 4. Dance with a Vampire. The most important night of the year is drawing near, but not without a little trouble from the underworld. I like the little relief symbol there on the back. That's kind of cool. Right and white. Ellen Schreiber. Dancing with the Vampire. Last few seconds. All right. Next up. Also a decent movie, but a very good book. The Relic, Preston and Child. The Relic. Something's going on in the museum, and it's not good. Got a little mug ring here. I mean, look at that excellent design, how they etched that circle around the relic. Very cool. Definitely not a coffee mug ring. How do you use a book as a coffee? Such disrespect for the book. Disrespect. $1 because of the coffee ring. Bit Jammy, what's up? Thanks for coming in, Douglas. Good to see you. Alrighty. Floating Dragon by Peter Straub. Looking real nice on the spine. Nice embossed blue dragon on the front. Let the terror begin again. A little crease here on the back bottom corner. Again, spine is clean though. Very nice. Tight spine. No markings on the inside. Looking good. Floating Dragon, Peter Straub. The horror has returned. I hate when that happens. You know, not for nothing, but could the horror ever just leave people alone for a little bit? Like, why is it so stressed all the time? You know, maybe the horror just needs a little love. I don't know. A little attention or something, you know? All right. Well, there was a lot of talk of Frankenstein around the time of the Oscars because of Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein movie. If you haven't seen that on Netflix yet, definitely a strong recommendation. I did like it. I did like it. I thought it was very well done. Very, very well done. This is not that book. That movie is not based on this book. It just happens to be Dean Koontz's Frankenstein. Dead and Alive. This is book 3 in the series. Yes, there is a series. And it's also a fun and fast read. Little name on the inside there. Frankenstein, Dead and Alive. I think I got a few more of these floating around somewhere too. Oh, you know what? And that was my bad too. Ja, how you doing? JW, good to see you. Well, I got these. These are the ones from the store here. Got a little Dean Koontz, The Taking. Some light creasing on the spine. Would I run the Jones in the background? I would be happy to run the Jones in the background. How you doing, Three Snakes? Good to see you. I love that Bram Stoker book, man. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let me run that since I have it out here, but I will run the Barbara Jones next, absolutely. Dean Koontz, The Taking. Start that up for 15. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a pretty book. And that the Red Dwarf I got from you too. That's just for fun. Right now I'm reading King's Cycle of the Werewolf. So I'm thinking I'll probably do that after do the Bram Stoker after. All right, let me show it to you. I don't know. Did you see this? Cycle's pretty good. Yeah, I love this. I love this cover. The dust jacket is awesome. There she is. The book's in real nice shape. Let me take the jacket off because the jacket came with tears. All right. I did do some repair work here. All right, just to keep the seams from splitting anymore and putting it back together. But this jacket, this design, this right here, man, bam. That's just awesome. And then the book itself, got the nice cloth. Gold is still nice. And this is a book about death and death traditions all around the world. Mostly in America and Great Britain. Heavy illustration. Heavy illustration. 1967, first edition. So there you go. Designed for Death, Barbara Jones. Let's run it. By request. Got 45 on it. Up and running. Three Snakes is in. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Awesome. Good, good. I'm glad this is going to a good home. Gonna give that little TLC on the way to you, my friend. All right. Let's put your name on that one. You're very welcome. Thank you. Okay. All right, what was next? Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw this. This is just for fun. I found a reprint in this lot of books I just picked up. It's a reprint of the Roswell Daily Record from July 9th and July 8th, 1947. Just a reprint. I mean, it's like $5, but did a little research. If you have the original newspapers, that's a different story. But it does make some nice background material. I don't think it's going to stand up. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll do this. Let's do it like this. There you go. Oh, now we're talking. That's a background now. Now we're talking. Okay, good stuff. All right. Okay, here we go. Enough goofing around with the background. Scary stories to tell in the dark, and more scary stories to tell in the dark. Guillermo del Toro, he did make a movie. Kind of like that movie. It was a little, he did just the right enough, the right amount of freakiness in there. Guillermo del Toro freakiness was in there. Scary and more scary. We're gonna do those 2 for 3. 2 for 3. All right, put these to the side. All right, who's next? Let's go. Beautiful copy of Let the Right One In. I love the what is it, the Swedish version of the movie. I love the book. I love the American version remake of the movie. It's all, I just love the story. Love the concept, love the story. Great stuff. Let the right one in. Careful who you let in. That reminds me of Sinners. Oh man, that scene in Sinners is such a great scene when they realize something freaky's going on and they're like, why you got to get invited in here? You've been back and forth in this joint 10 times tonight. 3 hours, 15 seconds. Let the right one in. Brand new copy. Real nice. Yeah, I was happy to see Sinners do so well at the Oscars. I think we're going to see this trend in horror. Not that there hasn't been this trend before, but I think more overtly you're going to start seeing. Well, Sinners was very special because of the themes in it, right? It wasn't just a vampire hack and slash movie, right? I think you're going to see more of that. I think you're going to see more of that. Horror with a message. Horror not just being sarcastic, being overtly. I think we're going to see some more of that because of how well Sinners did in the theaters, and with the Oscar. All right, the Holy Kabbalah, study of the secret tradition in Israel. Now, why is this in a horror show? Well, it was very much thought of at some points. I think the first time mainstream America heard about this was when they found out that Madonna was practicing and learning the mystical ways of Kabbalah in the Jewish faith. And sparked a lot of interest, some controversy. But if you're looking for the source material, here you go. Book is uncracked on the spine. We'll do 5. 15 seconds, $5. Siri, good to see you. Edwards, what's up? Brent, welcome. Gold member. Sorry I missed everybody popping in here. My name is Chris. It's the Cool and Calm Stream. Happy to see y'all. Happy to see you all. I usually do a book show every Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. But I was sick this past week, so I had to cancel it. And instead of canceling it, I just pushed it forward to Sunday. So here we are. Every week I do a different genre. So this week it's horror. I do sci-fi, fantasy, mystery, suspense, kids books, sex and adult themes, all kinds of fun stuff. So every week it's a different aisle of the bookstore. There's Anne Rice, Vittorio the Vampire. Here's Anne Rice, Cry to Heaven, spine uncracked. Sticker on the back. Let's see, what were they looking for? $7.99. How about one more Anne Rice? Again, another pre-loved book. Anne Rice, Merrick. If you have not seen the uh, interview with the vampire show on AMC, it is excellent. It resides now on Netflix. You can watch them on Netflix. The first 2 seasons. Season 3 is coming up soon. Instead of yapping, 1, 2, 3, 3 Anne Rice books. Started up $2 a book. Let's do 6. $2 a book on the Anne Rice. One of them is brand new. Yeah, strong recommendation. Because they have a whole TV season, a whole series season. They really get into the depth of it and the nuances and everything. It is just so well done, so well done. Web Profit, hey buddy, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Good, good, good. Good to see you. Hope everything's going okay. You surviving the winter over there okay? Here's a real nice copy. Stephen King, The Wastelands, Dark Tower 3. Ooh, look at that. It's brand new. It's brand new. It's brand new. Very cool. We're praying to get out of winter over here. What do we got? 12 inches last Sunday, all melted by Thursday. That was us. We're going to do 5 here on the new Stephen King. That was us like 3 weeks ago. We had we had had two snowstorms, one a week for 2 weeks. And I mean, the first one was like 12 inches of snow. Then it never got above freezing for, temperature didn't get above freezing for like 15 days. A week later, we had another 8 inches on top of it. And then it finally all melted away. And then so Saturday it was like 72 degrees. This is a couple weeks ago. Saturday it was 72 degrees. Sunday it snowed 6 inches. And Monday it was 50. So like Saturday it was 72. Sunday it was 28 degrees and snowing. And Monday it was like 55 degrees. Oh my God. Tornadoes in Nashville on that same storm. Oh my God. Yeah, it's crazy. This weather's been crazy. Nice King there. Got a little I Am Legend, Richard Matheson. Still got some stuff. I gotta get those stickers off there. Run this one cheap. I Am Legend, Richard Matheson. That was a Jeopardy question 2 weeks ago. Snowblower broke. Oh no. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, you know what? My pull start on my blower doesn't work, but I got the plug-in electric ignition, which was great, except for when the snow blower was 80 feet away from the house and it stalled out on me, and my extension cord is only 60 feet, and you're like, ah, oh, I got to drag it all the way back there now. Oh, oh my God. All right, let's get the one and only Thomas Harris, Red Dragon. Hannibal Lecter before he was Hannibal Lecter. I have not watched the TV show based on this book. I've seen the movie based on this book, the original movie. Excuse me. Forgot to bring my water down here with me. Um, the original movie is pretty good. The series I haven't even seen. I know Mars Mickelson, Mick Martson. Mads Mikkelsen. You saw the first episode, wasn't too bad. I'm gonna have to catch it. I know the show's over. All right, here you go. Lincoln Rhyme novel. Jeffrey Deaver, The Skin Collector, from the best-selling author of The Bone Collector. Seems like he should be writing a book called The Hair Collector. This book's like brand new. Like spanking brand new. It's still the binding is still very, very tight. Skin Collector. Barchik. Hello, hello. Brand new hardcover. Skin Collector. Jeffrey Deaver. 5. Anything by Andrew Michael Hurley. Ooh, let me see. Let me look. Let me see. Michael Hurley. Andrew Michael Hurley. I don't think so, but Andrew Michael Hurley, full car gothic fiction. Let's see. Let's go through his list. The Lonely, no. Devil's Day, no. Starvacre, Barrow Beck, Salt Wash, Cages and Other Stories. The Unusual Death of Julie Christie. I might have had that book, The Eight Ghosts, the English Heritage Book of New Ghost Stories. He's only got one book. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, no. Supposed to have a few good horror books. Yeah, seems to be. Starvacre and The Lonely. Supposed to be good. Looking for those too. Okay. All right, I'll keep my eyes open for you. Let me make a note. Let's make a note. If I can keep Tarzan comics for you for 6 months, I can find a book for you. You reading anything good lately? Comics, books, or otherwise? Not too much, yeah. Still haven't read the Two Tires. uh, Starbaker and Lonely. Okay. Woo-wee. All right. Got those two on my list. They're right next to you. Oh, jeez. They're right in your reading spot, right? That's funny. Yeah, I know the feeling. I was just saying earlier to Three Snakes, he was in here, and I've been slowly working my way through the Werewolf Cycle by Stephen King. I mean, it's a short book, right? It's like 12 little short vignettes. They're all like 3 pages each, but I've been a third of the way through the book for the last like 4 weeks. Just making time. All right, let me run one or two here from the. Let me run one or two. Read that a while ago. Yeah, I like the. It'd be fun to get an earlier copy of it, but I just got an old beat up paperback copy. But I really like the Bernie Wrightson inks in there. Oh man, Bernie Wrightson, he's one of the best. Let me pin this one here. Let's pin this one. Donna Grant, Firestorm. It's one of those hunky with horror. One comedian was making I forget which comedian it was. My wife and I were watching, and he was talking about how I guess they were talking about role playing or something like that. I don't know what it was, but he made a joke that your wife's reading books about having sex with a werewolf. It was just that was the punchline. It was just so funny. My wife cracks up because she likes reading those kind of books. $3 15 seconds on the Firestorm. I did see the new Frankenstein movie. Yeah, yeah. We were just Beard King likes that, right? I saw the new Frankenstein movie right when it came out on Netflix. Yeah, the Guillermo del Toro one. It's really good. I had Dean Koontz Frankenstein, one of Frankenstein novels from Dean Koontz earlier. We were talking a little bit about the Frankenstein movie. Yeah, I was the same way. I was the same way. Yeah, I thought, wow, this is well, anything by Guillermo del Toro, I'll watch, right? So I can't complain. He did good. He did good with it. And yeah, he got a lot of the technical Oscars and all that. So that was pretty good, but it wasn't as good as The Shape of Water when he won for that, right? Speaking of Stephen King, let's do this one next. Let's do this one next. The Stephen King Story, a literary profile. Love the cover. Got a little poke right there. Spine's in nice shape. A little surface wear on the back, just minor. Price clipped. There's all of his, well, at the time. Let me tell you what the year is. Is that some more Bernie Wrightson in here? Hold on a second. Is that Bernie? Nah. Look at that state of the art computer back there. State of the art computer. There we go. Looks like there was one dog-eared page in there. Stephen King, A Literary Profile. Shape of Water. Yeah. Yeah, it was a weird one. That's another one. Your wife is having sex with a werewolf. No, your wife is having sex with the creature from the Black Lagoon. $5, 15 seconds on the Stephen King story. Yeah, hey, any movie that makes you feel something like that, you know, towards at the end when you're like when you're feel if you can cry over a fish man or you can cry over an animated Rocky the Rocket Raccoon, or you know, if Groot made you sniffle a little bit when he saved everybody at Guardians of the Galaxy, that's a pretty good deal. All right, put Steven back. Yeah, I don't know about any pre-bids, but I know there's a couple that have. Yeah, let me run some of the ones that have a couple of bells. I got some with 2, 3, 4 bells on them. Start at the top and work my way down. Feast of All Saints. First book in the store. Got 2 people watching it. It's got some wear. Good reader copy. Feast of All Saints. $3. Stick it to 15 seconds. Keep things moving for you. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Big Ben, welcome. So I'm amping up again for April 25th is the Allentown Paper Show. So I'll be heading back there again. I'm only going to be there for one day though. My stuff will be there for 2 days, but I'm only going to be there for one day. We got a family event on Saturday. I might do a live on Sunday. Yeah, if Sunday's kind of quiet, I'll try doing a live. Let's see what else we got here. Dean Koontz. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me do this one. Dean Koontz Frankenstein, Dead and Alive. There we go. Book 3 in the series. So what I'm hoping is, so I got to go Friday and set up. Saturday, I'm not going to be able to be there, but my co-conspirators, my friends at Rat Stash, who I share the booth with, they'll take care of my stuff on Saturday, and then I'll be there bright and early on Sunday morning. Let's run this one. See if I'm going to give it a little extra time, just because if people bookmark this and see it, it'll give them a chance to pop in. Um, yeah, so this year, so I'm going to try to do some heavy buying on Friday when I'm setting up. All the dealers do all the heavy duty swapping and buying after everybody gets set up Friday afternoon. Everybody starts walking around looking at each other's shit. You got 3 cases of horror books? Hey, how much you asking for it? Oh, you like old vintage Bethlehem Steel stuff? I got a box of it over here. You want to swap, or yeah, you want $100? How about $100 for all 300 books? Does that sound good? Okay, yeah, let's do it. That kind of stuff happens on Friday. Do I have the other? I had a few of them. I had a few of them, but I think they've sold. Actually, I take that back. I know they sold. Yeah, yeah. I think I had one in. I might have had one and two. I might have had one, two, and three, and somebody came and grabbed those first two. That's another way. It's just like comic books. Like if I could find multiples of the series, I'll snatch them. Just like I do with comic books to keep the series, you know. But let me see what else we want to run here. See if we got another one. That was Frankenstein. What's the next one? Stephen King. I just ran. There's three people watching that. Who's watching something else? Ah, Robert Temple. Serious Mystery. Let's go check that out. Let me grab that one here. Robert Temple. Serious Mystery. Ooh, here you go. The Serious Mystery. Hold on. New Scientific Evidence of Alien Contact 5,000 Years Ago by Robert Temple. Spine is clean. And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. This is like brand new. Nice, heavier paper here on the inside with all the photographs, diagrams, pictures. So this makes the case for Ancient Aliens. I'll do that. Let's throw in the Roswell with it since it's alien themed. This is a reprint of the Roswell Daily Record, Tuesday, July 8th, 1947. Flying saucer in Roswell. And the following day, Wednesday, General Ramey empties the Roswell saucer. There you go. We'll run the both of those together. I got 3 on the book. Let's just make it 5. 5 for both. Why not? It's a nice little 1-2 punch. Rob, how you doing? Good to see you again. Oh, you're into it. Nice. There you go. Good, good, good. All right, last few seconds. Looks like Web Profits gonna take it. There you go. Very nice. Yeah, enjoy this. This will be fun. That's just fun to hang on to. That'd be fun to frame and just post up somewhere. Haha, thank you for that. All right. So, talking about the Allentown Paper Show, uh, what I've been doing this last year, Martin, is really kind of trying to sharpen my comic book game a little bit. And I've been going through, just saying hi, getting to bed, have a hey, thanks, Rob, appreciate you, buddy. Um, so I've been going through books last year, you know, after shows, just bagging, boarding, pricing, organizing, deciding what I want to take. I don't know if I'd mentioned this to you if you'd heard, but let's do this one too. There's another one here, Ruth Montgomery. Um, I did a comic book show, the Bethlehem Allentown Comic Book Show, and then I did a comic and toy show. I'll show you some. Let me show you some of the stuff I got there too. It's pretty cool. I got 1 or 2 things nearby here. Um, so that's pretty. It's pretty neat. I did when I did the comic book show. I think I made, what did I make? I did about $1,000 in business that day, only because my comic books were like reasonably priced. You know, a lot of guys go to the show and it's all, oh, hey, look at Aliens Among Us. Look, it's $150 book. And I'm like, well, it's like a $20 book, it's like, so I charged 15. But anyway, I did real good. I was very happy. So I'm going to do more. I'm going to lean into that again. Is my point here, coming into the spring and summer, doing a little bit more of that again this year. So this was a lending library book, Ruth Montgomery, Aliens Among Us, revealing extraterrestrials are now among us on Earth and are already helping to prepare and guide us through the new age that will dawn after a cataclysmic shift of the Earth on its axis at the end of this century. Well, maybe not. But this actually sounds like the premise of that new Stephen King movie that's coming out. I don't know if you saw the preview for that. All right, let's run this one. Oh, you got to check it out. I think it's called, what's it called? Announcement Day? Do 3 on this. Um, Let me see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I think it's called Announcement Day. But not Stephen King. Spielberg. Disclosure Day. Coming out June 12th. All right, you shut up. Let's see if we can find it here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, here it goes. I'm going to show you. Let me show you something. Would you like to see something scary? You remember what movie that's from? All right, guys, if you haven't seen it, here we go. It's on the same topic as that book back there. So the book was written back in the late 70s, early 80s. This is Steven Spielberg's new movie coming out. Check this out.
What did you steal?
Secrets. The data they paid me to protect.
Are they people?
It's Max volume. Crop circle.
Good morning, Kansas City. Let's take a look at today. Let's. Today is. Today's.
Do you understand what she's saying?
I hear it. It's gibberish. I can't understand it.
I can.
What's happening to me?
People are starved for the truth. I'm a part of it now. I'm just sorry they made you a part of it too.
Hello, Jane. Please. Have a seat.
This 79-year terror campaign of lies has to end.
truth will upend all established order across the entire world. If you do this, there's no one doing it.
Why would they do this?
When the time is right, everything will become clear.
Whatever happens,
Don't you let go.
All right, June 12th. There you go. How about that? So it's something like, I guess the plot's still, I don't think the whole plot's out there, but it's aliens among us. It's it seems like it's, aliens have been here for 80 years and they've infiltrated into our lives and everywhere around the world, and somehow they get, I don't know if they're like activated or something, or they don't realize they're alien, or maybe there's half mixed alien and human DNA together, and those people don't realize they're aliens or something, or and then they get triggered and boom, they all are like, "Whoa, I'm an alien!" And then, but there's not 10 of them. There's like hundreds of millions of them around the world, kind of like this. Extraterrestrials are now among us on Earth and are already helping to prepare and guide us through a new age. I think it's going to be something like that. Plus, there's also this new one of those government UFO organizations inside the government's getting ready to publish out a whole bunch of other stuff um, that's supposed to be coming out soon, I think. So anyway, well, thanks for watching the trailer. I'm just going to run this for another 15 seconds. You could compare it to the movie and say maybe get a lawsuit against Spielberg, make some money. Have I seen the movie Pluribus? Ooh, I have not. Is that a similar theme? Oh, thanks for the bid. A different kind of alien invasion. All right. Thanks, Martin. Yeah, that'll make a nice complement with your other alien stuff tonight. Pluribus. Oh, now you got me. Now you got me thinking. All right, Pluribus. Hold on. Hold on. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Pluribus. The TV show. It's a TV show, yeah. Pluribus. Ooh. Oh, it's on Apple. Ooh, I don't have Apple, but it appears to be on YouTube right now. Interesting. Oh, they got the first 5 minutes of Pluribus on YouTube anyway. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. Sounds good. Netflix or Amazon, one of them. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. I'll check it out. Pluribus. That sounds like fun. Always looking for something good to sit down and binge. All right, let me see what else we got in here. What else is in the store that people have? Have bell marked here. Let's see. Nope, go back there. We're kind of towards the bottom here now. There might be one or two. A couple more Stephen King things here. Yeah, the Nightmare Dreamscapes. Do I have the other one in here? No, that one is. Oh, that one is the cassette. Yeah. Volumes 1 through 3. All right. Here is a doorstop. King, Nightmares, and Dreamscapes. There you go. There you go. How about that? Let's do this here. All right. Get out of the way. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Nightmares and Dreamscapes. It's got a little stain here. Again, why are you going to put your coffee mug on a great big book like this? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we got papers. Papers hiding in the book. Hold on. We'll figure that out. Got illustrations. Nice. All right, let's see what this is about. Oh, got a dry throat. Forgot my water. I should go give her my water. This is... Oh, this is from the person who previously owned the book. It looks like a resume. I won't show the name or the phone number. I didn't show the address. Objective. Objective: to obtain a challenging position where my high standards and strong work ethic can contribute to both the success of my employer as well as my own personal growth. Interesting. Secretarial duties, zip lists and bag tags. 96 graduate of Penridge High School in Percy. There you go. Went to Upper Bucksville Tech. Nice. Okay. Well, back in 1996, they were looking for a job. That's kind of funny. I didn't know that was in there. Oh, wait, I forgot to run the book. Hold on a second. Let's do that. Let's run that. You can see it on... oh, can you now? Okay. Thanks for the heads up there. All right, $8 on Stephen King, Nightmares and Dreamscapes. What was it? About halfway through last year, I won a lot of all first edition Stephen King books. That was quite the show. It was, I think I had about 15 true first edition Stephen King novels, all in hardcover. So that was a fun show. I hyped it up a little bit, promoted it, had a cool video. Lots of people came in. We had a lot of fun looking at the books, talking about King and his movies and his books and everything. And that was a fun show. And there was one other one, but that's kind of the... this is the other one. Now check this out. There's the same thing, but it's this listing. Let's come down to this. All right. Stephen King, Nightmares and Dreamscapes, performed by various narrators, unabridged. 23 cassettes. Yeah, I said it. Cassettes. 27 hours of reading to get through Nightmares and Dreamscapes. I wanted to do a show sometime where I just play these and listen to it. Of course, I couldn't stream this on YouTube, I don't think. But 1993, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and a blank. How about that? I do have a series of a lot of cool books on CD, but I saw this in cassette, and even this isn't bad on cassette. If you still got yourself a cassette player, just keep it on while you're doing some work around the house or in the garage. Listen to some Stephen King. All right. Well, there you go. I know it's odd. Actually, I have I have a bunch of Stephen King on CD, and I looked them up. I did a show where I tried to sell them here on Whatnot in a horror show. I brought them to my CD music show and tried to sell them there to people who have CD players if there were any horror fans. No bites. On other outlets, they sell for big money. so so that's where they're gone. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Webb, Martin, thanks for hanging out. I think we're going to wrap it up now. Appreciate your time. Great seeing you. Great catching up. Again, wish you well. Hope you have a nice spring. If I don't see you, have a good Easter, and hopefully we'll catch you soon. I'm kind of revamping the shows a little bit, my friend. I'm sticking with the books on Wednesday, comic books on Friday. Every Sunday, I'm going to do a different something. It might be jewelry, it might be kids' books, it might be ephemera, it might be music. But I'm trying to plant a few tent poles on Sunday. And then I've got other stuff that I want to do that I'll pop in and out of. DVDs, uh, all kinds of stuff, DVDs, the jewelry. I'm thinking of putting I have a DVD horror show. I'm thinking of just combining it with this show. That way people can come in and they want horror books, we got books. You want horror movies, we got movies. And I'm completely redoing all my buy it now section. Earlier today I deleted everything out of my whatnot buy it now, just because when I started it was so early in Whatnot's history, it was just the most basic information, and that was it. Um, but now that they give you a SKU and you can put a location code and other stuff in, it's a little more user friendly. So I just said, screw it. I'm going to bite the bullet. For every show, I'll just recreate a nice buy it now and add some other things in there. So that's the plan. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. If you've been watching on YouTube, feel free to hit that QR code or click the link on YouTube. Feel free to give me a thumbs up and a follow and throw a comment down there too. Let me know what you thought. If you got any thoughts on any of those horror topics we talked about today, happy to chat back at you on YouTube. We will be back this coming Wednesday with the next book show, 10 p.m. Eastern this Wednesday night. So hope to see you there, and we'll talk to you all soon. All right, Martin, have a good night, my friends. Until next time, keep it cool, keep it common, keep it collected. Catch you next.